Alright, what's up, Allison? It's time to give you the quick rundown of my fantabulous patent-pending Apex moneymaker. Um, so, like, at the level you're at, a lot of your training, when you get on, before you play, watch the way the guns travel, learn the different, spreads. Like, the 301, it's like, you pull down to the left, and then you kind of let go and like pull more to the right at the end, and then you do that. It's really simple. Um, and yeah, that's like that's like the hurdle at first, is just learning the recoil pattern. Um, so then once you have that down, and you should do these practices too, but a lot of it's just going to be like, you know, learning those recoil patterns. But one of my favorite things to do is this. I just jump, and I try to like snap on it as fast as I can. Like, you can just stand next to it. You want to, like, a lot of these are like designed to kind of like, you want to like act like you're suddenly seeing a guy in your peripheral vision, and you just try to switch over to him as fast as you can. Flick over to him. And then I'll like jump back and forth and try to just take that shot, line up that shot, and take it as fast as I can. And the point of this, and a couple other exercises, is just to like practice. It's like to simulate somebody just popping into the corner of your eye and training yourself. Flick right on. This is another thing I do. Ideally, you'll want to do it like this. Like, you'll want to like try to hit it like while you're still moving. See, I can't really do it right now because I'm so rusty. You won't be able to do anything close to like this. So like, focus on accuracy. I clearly am not. But if you have to do it, like, you know, jump over, and if you're like over there and you have to like aim up, just focus on like hitting all those shots. This is one of my big ones. Try to just make sure you're spinning so that it like comes into your field of view, and then practice on just getting your rifle on it as fast as possible. It helps you like learn how to track while you're moving, if you're able to do that. Just kind of build that up. These are the R9900s. This is a classic. This is a classic test. The goal is to hit that for 100. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because I suck at Apex right now. Okay, yeah, there you go, 143. Just keep doing this so you can like easily hit it for 100. Yeah, there you go. See, 165. You know, that's not easy. You probably won't be able to do it even the first time you try. Like, the first time you sit down and try to do it, you might be able to get like one. But if you keep doing that, you'll be great. Definitely like to practice with this. I like to practice with the flatline. It's a real workhorse. One good way to practice recoil, because this gun has like heavy horizontal recoil, try to hit these. Just try to like keep it on target. Hit those back targets with this guy. You know, there's a lot of like recoil to the right and left. And then I like to do this. This helps like build up accuracy and speed, target acquisition. I'll usually get like a purple heavy magazine and just go crazy. You can do this really in any order, but like, this is how I'll calibrate my controller settings. Like, if I need to like change my sensitivity, like when you flick over, and don't be like this. I mean, like, you can do this to like help you kind of learn, but like ideally you want to AD, like you want to be like hip firing when you line it up. Then do this, and you know, make any adjustments that you need to. You want to make sure that the adjustment that you're making when you ADS is as small as possible. So you want to try to work on having your sensitivity to where you're not like, you know, overshooting the one that you're trying to hit. You're not undershooting the one you're trying to hit. You want your sensitivity set so that when you just like don't try to like fight against your sensitivity. Set it up so that like the natural movement of whatever of your arm or your thumb, or if you're using a controller or whatever, like it matches, the sensitivity will match to the natural movement of your arm. But that's one of my favorite ways to like calibrate my aim in this game. Another thing I like to do to help with tracking is I take the Sentinel, I take the Volt, just sliding around, just focusing on staying on target. You don't even have to like really hit him all the time. Like you won't hit him at first while you're moving. It'll be hard as fuck, but this is very helpful. Your goal is to just like line that target up, start shooting as fast as possible. Focus on just like lining it up as fast as possible. This is a good gun. I like to try to hip fire this for 300. It's more, it's difficult. Yeah, so just try to hip fire those targets for 300. I'll do it for the dummy. Sometimes it's even harder. There's like a very specific.
I'm out of energy ammo.
This gun has a lot of like horizontal, like you can see how it's just flying back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Very kind of hard to control for noobsters. I'll do this as much. But yeah, those are like the main. Those are meant to like practice. A lot of those are meant to sort of practice like your tracking, your ability to just like acquire a target suddenly as you're like looking around out of like your peripheral vision, and then like snap it, take it. You know, I'll do this. The goal is just to like eventually, and I mean like, you know, if you can only do it like this, if it takes you that long and you're missing the shot, that's probably what it's gonna be like, you know, just like if you keep doing this and then go into fights and sort of like try to apply the muscle memory while you're in fights, eventually you'll be much better. Yep.